Hello, my name is Prime, and welcome back to this episode of ATS Showcases, and today we're going to haul some freight for FedEx over here in Odessa down to San Angelo, Texas. It's a very short delivery, and there is a, well, quite unfortunate reason for that. This video has been uploaded via public internet. I'll get into that in just a second, but we're using JC Amateur's kind of interior sound mods, and along with this FedEx Freight skin for the trailer as well. So I'll have those linked down in the description if you want to check those out. They're both from the Steam Workshop, and I highly recommend them. All right, let's get the Freightliner Cascadia started up and get going. Just the standard SES software engine sounds on the Cascadia, but you can tell by the air brakes and some of the other interior sounds when we use the indicator, you'll hear that's all JC Amateurs. I'm just using that portion today, not the actual engine mod, just because I didn't feel like using the Cummins engine once again. I did use that just in the latest episode. So let's go ahead and turn right over here and explain why in the world we're doing such a short delivery. Well, as I mentioned, this is being uploaded over public internet. Why? My modem that is provided to me from my internet service provider decided to kick the bucket. I don't know why. It just out of the blue just got really lethargically slow and just died. Not connecting anywhere. Neighbors all have internet. That's all fine. For whatever reason, this modem just decided that it just didn't want to be used anymore, pretty much, and that's the extent of that. So, well, this is being uploaded over public internet, so I decided not to make the video overly long. It's a shorter delivery for that reason, so I don't have to sit at public Wi-Fi for an absolute ages to try and do it, or get declined because the video is too large, which honestly was more of my concern than anything. Having a video that was so large that the public internet wouldn't allow me to do it. So, with that, that's why I'm doing such a short delivery, but I actually haven't been to San Angelo yet. Surprisingly enough, I haven't actually teleported to that place yet, or that city yet, I should say. So it's going to be kind of cool to drive over there and see what it's like. I wonder if we're actually going to get on the highway here, or if we're just going to stick along the side. It's kind of cool how Texas have these kind of parallel roads along the highways, and I do like them. Sometimes I like highway driving, but for those who've been around a while, you'll know that I do prefer some more scenic routes, and I try to take them as much as I can, and that's why you'll notice a lot of my showcases, I do try to have a balance between highway and well, just smaller county road driving. But actually, looks like we're turning right here, so I'm not quite sure if this is another road. Hopefully we don't get absolutely nailed by someone coming off the highway. Looks like we're good. I can't tell if it's more of a county road, this area, or if it's going to be more of a highway. It's kind of hard to tell from the map sometimes, because Texas roads are very large, and sometimes the kind of dimensions and the perspective on the map kind of deceive you. But I guess we'll find out very shortly. I must say a huge thank you to everyone who has been supporting the channel, and also everyone who is new. And a big thank you to how the launch of Prime Plus and Prime Clips, it really helps for me to see that you guys enjoy just seeing more of the content. And I know it's different. It's definitely a different format. It's most certainly kind of different content. And for some people, you may recognize, for example, some of the clips. It's all just kind of experimental in a way, but also moving forward, it's going to be really nice to have those extra channels, just especially Prime Plus, to do some different stuff. I've got some quite a few things along the lines, and same here for the main channel, Prime Simulation. I've got some stuff already planned, and well, it's going to be very, very cool to see how this all turns out. You may have noticed that there's also a short being uploaded on the main channel. I may do just some of the really funny ones, or in some cases just the really kind of nice ones, the really good sounding ones, for example, with an engine mod. Just may post them every here and there on the channel. Don't worry, all the extra clips and stuff are going on to Prime Clips, and they're already scheduled to go out, and they're just going to be more consecutive and consistent uploads there. But that's all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to kind of throw a short here and there of the stuff I really like, kind of the best of, so to speak, onto the main channel too, just so then you guys have that if you want to. YouTube now is pretty good with sorting out the shorts and not really feeding it to you if you don't want it. And in some cases, you'll get thrown pretty much everything from shorts at you if you watch shorts every here and there. But nonetheless, it is just kind of a little bit of experimentation. Hopefully you guys don't mind that much, but it's not going to hopefully I'm trying to make it so, especially on the main channel, that the shorts aren't just annoying. Hopefully you guys don't get absolutely flooded with them in your subscription box, because I'm not putting out many per week. In fact, I'd maybe only do, at max I would do one a week, I'll tell you right now. My plan is not to absolutely bombard you with them, and in fact it may not even be every week. So my goal is not to have it on the main channel being a, well, intrusive thing, more of just an extra content, extra boost thing as well, and help extra content go out onto the channel, even if it's stuff that you may or may not have seen before. Just because my upload schedule of the main things can sometimes be quite dodgy, so being able to schedule many of these in advance in some ways will help. But the main focus of all the clips, though, are going on the Prime clips in the shorts as well. They'll be going there, and that's where, as I said, the more highlighty ones are going to be on Prime Simulation as well, and they'll just kind of feed out a little bit over time. Well, as we make our way to San Angelo here, it's quite nice Texas landscape, as we have come to enjoy here on the Texas DLC. It's a wonderful area, and as the map is going to be expanding with Oklahoma and ultimately Kansas coming afterwards, it's really cool to see how the map is filling out and the different routes that we can have. I mean, with the introduction of Texas, we can have an absolutely monstrous delivery that goes from southern Texas all the way up to the northwestern corner of the Washington DLC. So that's pretty cool to have that one in there. And I actually haven't dared to take that on yet. I probably should do that actually in a long haul series once again, kind of a multi-part ATS showcases. For those who don't know, early on I did a kind of a long haul thing, or maybe I also did that in my Prime Logistics series, and to be honest, that may be a better place for it. Kind of did a multi-part delivery where I did a longer haul, as the name entails, but I haven't done that recently. Obviously, Prime Logistics hasn't been around for a while, regrettably. I probably should, get back on that storyboard. With all the updates and with me being very busy, I haven't actually had time to do that, so that's the only reason why there. And I've also been working on a few other projects, obviously the prep for Prime Clips and a bit of Prime Plus as well. Took some time to do, and at least when I don't have a ton of time at my disposal. And when it comes to some of the other Prime Simulation projects, as I've mentioned, the how-to series are going to be coming back with some videos there, as I'm just finishing up the main series on that, and that's going to be a really cool thing for the main channel. But there's just a few things that I've got planned that are just around the corner that just take some time, and hopefully you guys enjoy it whenever they do come out. I do try and put some effort into that stuff, and I put effort into everything I do here, but I do definitely try to make sure that you guys enjoy what you're seeing, and hopefully it all turns out quite well. So let's sneak through here. We're gonna just try and squeeze by that. Oh, that's a post down here by the looks of it. Yeah, that's a post. Maybe a little bit of collision. Oh, I would have hit it. There's no lie about that. That's not a collision issue. That's a Prime issue. Never mind. So let's sneak through here, because I believe we have to reverse into our spot. So I'm gonna try and get it lined up so I don't have to do this really awkwardly. Yes, we do. So let's... Oh, I should have turned left right away. What am I doing? And hit that one too. Well, just use the bumper on this Freightliner Cascadia. Use it for all its potential. This truck has taken a beating over the years of me using it. This is one of my main ones that I use anytime I use the maxed out Freightliner Cascadia. Fun fact, this truck just keeps getting paint jobs after paint jobs, and different options added to it. But the main chassis has had a definite beating over the years of me using it, or at least a little last while. I just can't really remember how long the Freightliner Cascadia has been in the game. It must be over a year now. Okay, it's going to accept it, and I'm going to call it good. Just push it into the door just because we're FedEx. We don't really care. It's their trailer, not ours. So let's put the parking brake on, and we're going to thank you guys so much for watching. What an interesting delivery. Definitely different. May not be the best reversing job I've ever done. Definitely not. But you know what? It's pretty good to be back. It was nice to be back here in the Freightliner Cascadia. Great to be using another trailer mod, or at least skin mod, and of course the sound effects are good as always. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.